Happy Tuesday! I'm going home. I'm going home. Yes. Work's done. Today was one of those like stressful working days where you have like a lot of issues and you can't really figure out what's going on. But then at the end of the day you do figure out what was going on, and I can't get my keys off my... Oh man, I'm stuck. Oh gosh. Anyway, then at the end of the day you finally do figure out and you solve the problem, and then it's time to go home and you're like, yes, I feel great. That was one of those days today. So yeah, now I get to go home and hang out, and it's a big fun evening because I have my very first fantasy football draft tonight, and I haven't done one of those, and I'm scared, but I know a lot. Well, not a lot. I know a lot about sports. I know a little about football, so I'm hoping that will help me. So yeah, heading home, but first, tacos! Okay, now I can go home. Well, 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 look who I find walking into the apartment. This pretty little lady. Yeah. I had to go get tacos, bro. Are you just now getting home?
I thought you would have been home an hour ago.
No. It's traffic, man.
Wow.
Can't get anywhere here in an hour. When did you leave?
30 minutes ago.
Huh. I guess you can get somewhere in an hour.
Lucas Kyle Ellington is busy with his draft.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of. It hasn't started yet. Tell me a work story from today.
Tell you a work story from today?
Yeah, a story about work.
Oh man.
You want me to start?
Oh, I've got one.
He's got one.
So today I was working on a store and their internet was down and they couldn't figure out why the internet was down. And so I was working with him and working with him and working with him, and we were going through stuff. And then come to find out, he's like, yeah, I can get online on my phone that's connected to our internet, but I can't get online at our store. I'm like, wait, you shouldn't be able to get online with your phone. The wireless, we shut that off because of security reasons on the modems, which means because the wireless was on and he was connected to the internet, then
Continue.
You don't like my story?
I am lost.
Long story short, he was killing his own internet by being connected with his phone. He was killing his internet, and I said, bro, you gotta disconnect your phone so we can get the internet back up because of reasons.
You've got to stop killing things. It's illegal.
And then I had to log into their system remotely and kill the Wi-Fi so they couldn't do that again.
You killed it?
I had to. It's either that or they can't sell no orange chicken, bro.
No orange chicken love.
Nope. They would have had no orange chicken love. But now they do.
Yay, high five. Hey, I will tell you a story about my day.
Let's hear it.
If you, Lucas Kyle Ellington, go and get my coffee.
Oh, boy.
Hooray, I'm parched.
You're gonna quench your thirst with scalding hot coffee?
No.
That is a horrible idea.
That is a horrible idea.
Just so you know.
Put it right there.
It's so close to the edge.
Thanks.
Don't push this, cause it's close to the edge. Ha 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 ha. What's your story from today?
I got hit on by an 18-year-old
Nice. Guy or girl?
guy. So he started like following me around and like talking to me, and I'm like, oh great, here we go.
Was it like cartoon style, like big dog, little dog following you around? Like, hey, Chelsea, hey, Chelsea, you should have seen me this other day. Was it like that? It was like, yo, baby, what's up? Come on, girl.
He was like the first one.
Okay.
Yeah. So he just like was talking, and then I had like sat down to like rest for a second because we were outside walking around, and he came and like sat next to me and started talking again. And then I forget exactly what was said, but somehow you, Lucas, came up, and I mentioned...
Me, Lucas?
Yes, I mentioned my husband.
Uh-oh, that probably didn't go well.
And he was like, oh. And then he's like, how old are you? And I was like, first of all, I didn't say this, but he's a young boy, so I'll let it slide. But you should never ask a girl how old she is. So I told him, I said, I'm 30.
Not if even if you're trying to put the Mac on?
No, well, wait till you're like for sure your Mac is working until you ask how old they are. Anyways, so I told him I'm 32 and he was like, oh.
Wait, how old are you?
32.
I didn't know that.
Yes, you did. But his face, he was like, oh, like that, like super awkward. And he was like, I thought you were like at the oldest, like 22. And I'm like, well, how old are you? And he said 18. I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, he said, I'm gonna be honest, I was trying to kind of flirt with you a little bit, but I think I'm gonna take myself out of the equation and remove myself. And then he like got up and walked away, and I was like, I didn't know like if I should be offended or if I should be like super proud that he was like at least honest and like, it's like, well, this isn't working, so I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, good for him. Here's my question though. Do you think he removed himself from the situation because you were 32 and he was 18? Or because you were married?
See, I think it was the 32 thing. Cause
that's messed up!
The married thing didn't seem to faze him, but the 32, like, his eyes got super big and was like, oh. Like, he got, like, super, like, weirded out.
I'm coming for you, punk. As soon as I finish my fantasy football draft, I'm coming for you, punk. But good for you for getting hit on by an 18-year-old.
Thank you.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So I'm halfway through this draft now, maybe a little bit more than halfway, and it's not going well. Apparently, our internet decided to freak out tonight, and I was out in the living room. You'll notice I'm in the bedroom now with this pretty little lady, like, sleeping.
I am over here just trying to stay out of the way because I got yelled at for using the internet.
You didn't get yelled at. I asked if you were uploading a video. That's all I said.
I got yelled at. So then I was...
She's making stuff up. Well, she did go to sleep because she thinks she got yelled at, but she didn't get yelled at. She wasn't doing anything wrong. Our internet's just being dumb. And I've been, like, set to auto draft, like, 3 times tonight. Like, what's the point of sitting here and doing the draft if it's just gonna make me... If it's just gonna draft the players for me? I'm just getting frustrated. And look how small this print is! I can't read this! You can't even focus on it. Look at it. That's what I'm trying to read here. Yeah. So yeah, I had to move into the bedroom because I guess out in the living room it was dropping me like crazy. At least in here I've only been dropped like twice. It's gonna be an interesting season, I think. I don't know. May have to make some trades. Pay some people for some players. I just made my last pick. It's all done. And it only took an hour and 45 minutes. I don't think I did very well. I don't feel good about it at all. Which probably means I did great and I'm going to have an awesome season. But I really don't feel good about it. I feel like everyone that was like ranked really high, I had no idea who they were. And all the people I remember and recognize and like knew their names were way down in the rankings. And I'm like, this is not going to be good. So, we'll see. Everybody that is in this league is from work. So I'm sure there will be lots of discussion tomorrow about, I can't believe you took this person, what were you thinking? And I imagine most of it's going to be directed at me. Chelsea! She's still asleep. Look at this lazy bum back here.
Impromptu trip to the store. Yay! Because I am tired and I'm thirsty. Well, I took a little nap because Lucas was grumpy. Uh-oh, he's still grumpy.
I'm not grumpy.
He wasn't grumpy, he was frustrated. And then I woke up and I was super thirsty, but all I want to drink is orange juice. So we're gonna go get some orange juice. I don't know why. I don't know why I want orange juice.
She's making me a little nervous. I don't know why.
I don't know. There's a car.
I don't want orange juice.
I just want orange juice. I'm feeling a little out of it.
Yeah, you sound like it.
Look, I was in the heat of the sun for 10 hours today.
Whoa.
That does things to a person.
You're sun-toxicated?
Yeah, that's a thing.
I believe it.
I am sun-intoxicated. And I'm tired and I'm thirsty and I just want some orange juice. That's all I want in life is just the orange juice.
Do you think they have orange juice at 7-Eleven?
I hope so.
Me too, because that's where we're going.
Oh, good. He found some.
Success.
Yay, orange juice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No pulp.
All right. Woo. Happy day. Go, 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 go.
Oh, man. You're funny. You are funny. You should get really tired more often. Oh, man.
We said oh man at the same time. Jinx. I said oh man because that really hit the spot. Why'd you say oh man?
Because I was trying to make you...
Spill?
Yeah.
Jerk face.
Yeah. It would have been funny.
This is what I'm dealing with right now. Hey, Buzzy. Buzzy, come on. Come. Come up the stairs. Buzzy. Uh-oh. Daddy's coming to get you. Daddy's gonna
Did
get you.
he sit down?
Yeah. Sometimes he just refuses to go up the stairs. He just refuses. And then he acts like he's hurt, but he's not.
He's not hurt. He's being a puss. Look. You guys feel sorry for me. And then he runs into the apartment.
Yeah.
And probably goes and gets his ball.
Seriously, guys, there's nothing better than a man who, when you say just once, I think I said it twice, that I really wanted orange juice. He's like, well, you want to go get some orange juice? I love that.
That you. Well, the only reason I made you say it twice is because, you know, sometimes people say random things. And,
It's true. I say a lot of random things.
you know, like, do you really want to go get orange juice? Like, I don't want to just start packing up the car. We're like, oh, I was just kidding. You know, just make sure you're serious.
But not a lot of guys, I feel like, would do that. Even if I said it twice, they'd be like, it's 11 o'clock at night. Like, get real.
Well, I mean, let's just be honest. You're really pretty, and I don't got a lot going on. So, sometimes you just kind of have to be the nice guy instead of the hot guy. So, you know.
I think you're nice and hot.
Ooh, I'm nice and hot.
Yeah.
Alright, well, this nice and hot guy is exhausted. Not as exhausted as sun-toxicated Chelsea.
Well, I'm energized now that I got my go-go.
Whoa, great. You stay up and do whatever. I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright, we're gonna go. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
See ya!